what's up? Welcome back to this channel. Welcome back to a new video. So we're going to be ceramic coating the new wheels, the new Wet Sport TC105Xs. My go-to ceramic coating is by G-Technic. This is CSL or Crystal Serum Light. And then I top it with XOV4, which is just basically a topper. It's what makes it actually, to me, look like wax. It gives it the depth. This is actually the ceramic. This is just like a protectant on top of the ceramic. So basically what you're going to do here is you're going to, wipe down the whole entire wheel with IPA or some type of, prep. I use Geon Prep, which just cleans all the oils and anything off the wheel. Then I'm going to put a layer of CSL on there, wipe it off, wait 2 hours, and then we're going to move over to XO. I do 2 layers of XO, which is recommended on the directions. And it's good practice to do that. I do the same thing with the paint on any car. Anytime that I do a ceramic coating, I will be doing the same exact process on my car. I've already paint corrected it and everything. So I'm going to be doing the same CSL and XO on the car as well. But let's get started. Now, the one thing I'm going to mention is I'm just doing the faces tonight. I'm getting the tires mounted tomorrow, so I don't want to actually ceramic coat the barrels yet. If I do that, the wheel weights won't stick when they actually go to balance the wheels. So what I do, normal practice and all my new wheel setups, is I ceramic coat the face so it's all protected. And then, when I bring it to the shop and everything, I feel a little bit more comfortable and them handling them and everything. It's kind of, not that it won't necessarily scratch, but it'll definitely add a layer of protection on there. And I just prefer to do it that way. Then once I get the tires mounted and everything's, balanced and all that with the wheel weights, I go in and coat the barrels. So it's kind of like a 2-day process or a 2-step process, but just the way I like to do it. So I'm just going to do the faces tonight. And then after I get the tires on, we'll do the barrels. So let's get started on the faces by wiping them down, and then we'll get to putting some CSL on. Before I start the coating, I figured I should just mention, I was going to make a video on this, but I figured I would just throw it in here. There's only so much I can talk about tires, but these are the tires that I chose. They are Michelin PS4Ss. They are 265/35/18s. It's a dedicated summer tire. I've been running the Michelin AS3 Pluses, which is an all season. I used to daily this car, if you guys don't know, but since then I got a daily driver, and this is kind of like the garage queen. That is why it's under a cover. And that is why I'm moving to dedicated summers. Since I'll only take it out in the warmer weather, when it's nicer out and everything. So I'm finally getting a chance and have the opportunity to put some really good summer tires, summer rubber on the car. So I'm going to do it with these wheels. But these are absolutely beautiful. I got them from tirebuyer.com. I originally bought them from Tire Rack, which is my usual go-to tire place. Next day, someone from Tire Rack emailed me and said, hey, we're on back order. They're not going to be available for the next 90 days. So I said, there's no way I could wait 3 months for tires. So I went on this crazy journey to find a set in stock. And I found one out in Massachusetts, I believe, from tirebuyer.com. They had 8 of them left nationwide. So I'm super thankful and lucky I got my hands on a set. They were here in 2 days, I believe. I ordered them on, 2 days ago. So came here really quickly, and they're absolutely beautiful. Really good looking tire. I'm really looking forward to, trying it out and pushing it and seeing what these tires do. There's a lot of reviews and all the recommendations, and everybody that uses these, they're pretty much the best street summer tire you can possibly get. So looking forward to putting these on. They're going on tomorrow, like I said, and then we'll start to test fit the actual wheels and tires on the car. So I said this in my last tire video. One of the things that I always recommend doing that I can't stand that people don't do for some reason is to take these stickers off. It's not that hard. You just peel it off. I understand if you're drifting the car or something, they're just going to get torn up in a second. But if you got a street car and you drive it, normally, please take the stickers off. Watch. That's it. Comes off in a second. Please take them off. I can't stand when people leave them on there. Wipe it down with some Geon Prep right here, which is basically like an IPA. All right, so we got the CSL layer done. As you saw, it's very simple. You literally just, put it on the little applicator pad here, wipe it on the actual wheel, and as soon as you're done wiping down the wheel, just wipe it off with a dedicated microfiber and you're done. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna wait a full 2 hours before I put the EXO on, because that is what is recommended. I'm going to continue and finish the other 3 wheels, and by that time, I'll probably have like about an hour left, and then I'll come back, throw a layer of EXO on, wait another 2 hours, then do another layer of EXO. It's best to do this in warmer weather. Right now it's about 60 degrees in the garage, so it's not cold, it's not warm, it's not, it's comfortable. So I might bring these inside overnight to let them, properly set up and cure. Like I said, I'm going to get the tires mounted on tomorrow afternoon, so I want to make sure everything is completely cured and ready to go. So I'm not going to bore you with, the other 3 wheels because it's the exact same process, but I'll kind of share with you once they're all done, just so you guys can get a look. And then we'll go from there. Let me finish the other 3 and I'll catch up with you in a second. So we finished the CSL application. So I'm gonna let them sit here and cure for the next hour and a half or so. But they're looking good. Like I said, I just did the faces. I'm gonna do the barrels once the tires are put on, as I discussed. For now, I'm gonna wait for these to cure the full 2 hours. Then I'm gonna throw 2 layers of EXO on, and then I'll be done. So you kind of wait 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours. So it takes about 6 hours to fully apply ceramic coating to either a car or wheels or whatever you're doing. Take a little break. I'm gonna go work out. I'm gonna come back, do the first layer of EXO, then wait another 2 hours, and then knock out the second layer. So almost there, but it's looking good, looking nice and clean and shiny, and really nice to know that they're so protected and looking good. So man, I am running out of room in this garage. This is crazy. I got tires, boxes, seats, just random stuff all over the place. I really need to clean things up. I mean, obviously once I get the wheels on, it'll be a little bit more clean. I won't have all those boxes and tires sitting around, but still, it's crazy how fast a 2-car garage fills up when you're a car guy. There's no room for anything. So it's been a full 2 hours, actually a little bit more, 2.5 hours. Now I'm going to start on the first coat of EXO. So it's the same process, just wipe it on, wipe it right off. And then I'm gonna wait another 2 hours to do the second coat. I'm not gonna bore you with each coat, it's the same exact thing. I'll just show you the first coat on one wheel, and then I'll kind of show you the finished product. We'll wrap this video up tomorrow when I get the tires on, so I can show you, ceramic coating the inner barrels, just so you can see the whole process and how I do it, plus with the tires on the wheels and everything like that. So you kind of see like a full product once it's done. So let me get started on the EXO. Again, same process, wipe it on, wipe it off. And got to bring them inside for the night, so they're in the heat and stay nice and warm. I feel like I'm talking about a human here. Basically, you want the ceramic coating to actually stay in a warmer environment, so it has a proper time to cure. In the cold, it takes much longer, and it won't set up as right. So I'm going to bring these inside when I'm done, let them cure overnight, and then they'll be set to go. Hours and hours later, EXO, the whole entire ceramic coating process of the wheels is done. Now I'm just going to bring them in to let them cure. They're all over the place, but I figured I would just show you the result. Not that you can really tell these wheels are brand new, so they're really, really clean to begin with. But I figured I would just show you the end result before the tires get on tomorrow. It's really, really late right now, so I'm going to get to bed. I will pick this video up tomorrow after I get the tires on, those tires, on those wheels. Be right back. All right, so we're on the next day. Got the tires mounted. I'm in the process of doing the ceramic coating. I'm putting the CSL on the inner barrels. I got these 3 done so far. So these are all ready to go. I just have to wait the 2 hours to put the EXO, the 2 layers of EXO on, but they're ready. Looks really, really good. Really like the look of the tire. It definitely is chunky. Should be interesting to see, just how it fits on here. I may have to play around with the camber and stuff like that, but we'll see. That's part of the fun. But right now, like I said, I'm currently doing the ceramic coating on the inner barrels. The faces are done. I'm gonna clean these up once I'm finished, and then we're gonna clean up the tires. They're all, gross with all the tire lube and stuff that they use. I'm also de-nibbing the tires. So you see these little rubber dealies at the end here. What I do on any time I get new tires or wheels, I actually take a small razor like this and just cut them off. I cannot stand them on there. I think they look so goofy. They bother me so much. So it's one of those things that, I go a little bit above, I guess. But it's something that it's it's kind of satisfying to do. So I'm gonna denib this first, then we're gonna clean the inside of the barrel with some Geon Prep, and we're gonna put the CSL coating on and you know, wait the 2 hours. So let me get this denibbed and ceramic coated, and then we'll move on to the next step. I am going to put them on the car. I already got it ready. I'm gonna have to flip the car around to do the other side, but first I'm gonna do this side. So let's get these wheels finished because I really want to get them on the car. So CSL is done. Like I said, I'm gonna wait the 2 hours and I'm gonna start the EXO process, which is just another 2 layers, just like I did on the face. Wait 2 hours in between. Then after that, I'm going to kind of clean up the front of the tires, like I said, just to get off all the lube and the dirt and everything on them. One really cool feature about these tires is on the inner right here, it's actually like a velvety feel. It's pretty cool. What it does is basically just kind of makes the Michelin stand out. It's here, it has it on the little checker flag here. There's a couple other parts on the tire, but it's a cool little feature. So I want to make sure I clean them up really nicely, and I never had velvet on my tires before, so pretty cool little touch. But they're looking good, really happy with how they turned out. Really looking forward to getting these on the car, so let's kind of speed this process up. I'll catch back up with you in a second once I'm throwing on the EXO, and then we'll put them on the car. We are all done. We did 2 layers of EXO over the course of 4 hours. The tires look a little shiny. I put some tire dressing on. I'm letting it soak in, then I'm gonna wipe it off. You know, this one's been on for a little while, so it's kind of absorbing into the rubber, you know, getting nice and treated and everything. What we're gonna do is actually just wipe that off right before we put them on the car. But the wheels are looking great, protected. We got CSL with 2 layers of EXO on it. Tires look awesome. I'm really digging this setup. So now let's throw them on the car to see the final look, finally, because that's what you guys wanted to see. So let's get the car jacked up and put them on. Guys, installed. Man, these look so awesome. Definitely different, but man, in person these things are absolutely gorgeous. Looks so good. It's got a nice little concave to it. Kind of hard to tell, but you definitely, when you see them in person, you notice the concave. The gold centers is different. I don't know if I'm 100% on it, but I still do like it. I think it's cool. I'm gonna rock it obviously for a little bit. If I want to change it up, I'll just get some black plastic ones and, you know, clean up the look a little bit. But I think it looks really cool. It's really different. It looks a little bit more like mechanical and technical to me. It looks really clean. Man, I ended up not having to spin the car around. I just ended up doing it on this side. That's why I wasn't really able to get any camera angles over here. I was able to squeeze between the wall and the car and get it done. But man, looks really good. Super aggressive. And these are 18 by 10s with 265s. You know, I can get my hand in there. I think I'll be okay. I might rub a little bit on this side. We'll see if we rub anywhere, but honestly, I think I'm gonna be all right just with the roll and the camber that I'm running. You know, and then when it flexes, it's gonna camber in a little bit more. But whew, man, I'm really happy with this change. It's definitely different, you know, from what I'm used to from the Yankees over here, which are awesome wheels. Absolutely love them. But like I said, I needed to change. I had those for 3.5 years, and this was definitely the right move to go. That is my new wheel journey. I hope you guys enjoy the new look. Hopefully I can get some new pictures and everything so I can show you guys, you know, get it out of the actual garage. It's been a while. I definitely want to drive it with the new wheels and tires especially, and also with the new racing shift knob. You know, there's definitely a lot of things I want to experience and enjoy, so I definitely will take it out soon. I still need to ceramic coat the car. This is just still polished. I haven't actually coated it yet. I just haven't had the time. I did the wheels because I wanted to get them on the car and make sure they fit and everything, and luckily everything fits perfectly. And they're all ceramic coated and ready to go. The paint and everything, like I said, there's no rush. I'm glad I'm able to do this and take my time with it. So I'm definitely going to be doing that next on the agenda, but wheels are done. Happy with the look. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you have any questions, be sure to ask them below. I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, why'd you get rid of these? You know, like I said, these wheels were awesome. I loved them, but it was time for a change. You know, when you experience something for so long and every single day, you know, you get tired of the look and you want to change it up. And this is a wheel that I've always wanted to run on this car. Like I said, I ran the TC105Ns on my WRX, which were a great wheel, great look, and I really wanted to try them out on this car, and I think it suits the V8 chassis very, very well. If you guys have any questions, be sure to ask them below, but in the meantime, keep it clean, keep it simple, and I'll catch you in the next one.